What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to The Good, The Bad and The Stupid. It's December the 23rd and it's a Thursday. I said that back to front. It's Thursday the 23rd of December. 2 days to go to the shittest Christmas on record. So the wettest Christmas. We're getting to the wettest. It's been pissing down all day today. Pissing down. And every single time I try, there's a gap, there's a window. I'm going Christmas shopping. I've left it too late. All of a sudden I'd go and it would start pissing down again. It's done that. I've got soaked 3 or 4 times today and walking around trying to go Christmas shopping, pissing down the rain with a mask on. Oh, it's no fun. It was no fun at all, so I give it up. So it's getting very likely that some people aren't going to get anything this year, I'm afraid. Tough. Sorry, blamed COVID, don't blame me. Blame the rations as well. There's lots of queues outside the shops. There was rations on certain things. This isn't in the supermarket's mind, but there's rations. Not that I was going to get anybody loo roll or bread or pasta for Christmas, but there's a lot of queues outside the shops. You can't get in them because they're obviously rightly so. They want 2 or 3 people in the shop at any one time. So everyone's bunching up outside in a queue. Everyone's fucking bunched up. Nobody's socially distancing in the queues outside. And because everyone's trying to get under the shutter and it's pissing down the rain. Oh, you got to give it up. Sorry. It's my fault I've left it late. Well, it's not my fault that I've left it late. It's COVID's fault still. I'm blaming everything on COVID and the government. I'm blaming the government. So it looks like it might have to be online. I'll get it delivered and then you can... It will turn up sometimes whenever you can, because everyone's going to have to celebrate Christmas again, aren't they? We're going to have to do a February Christmas or a March Christmas or something like that. So if I order a present online now, it will come by March. If I order it from China, get a nice cheap one, the cheap ones. Anyway, Tesco have been limiting everybody to limits on rice, eggs, rice, soap, loo roll, and other products in no particular order. If anybody's trying to order 3 or more of anything, you're going to get. I bet if they should, like all the stuff that's going to be left over, they're probably saying panic buy the shit out of that. Have all of that. Have all the parsnips. Get as many as you can. Get all the mince pies, boxes of mince pies. Take them all. Tesco's own. You can panic buy the fucking crap out of that. Just not the loo roll, not the obvious ones. All our own brand. You can panic buy all that. Take the lot. We're always usually left with it. Fucking Boxing Day. But yeah, so I've got to do that. I'll have another go tomorrow. I'll be back out. But the rain, come on, it's fucking taking the piss now, isn't it? Film censors have been blasted. Anybody listening in other countries going, it fucking sounds miserable as shit there. Always fucking raining. I'll tell you what, it's rained more times today than it has in some of your countries all year. So film censors have been blasted for PC madness after branding the casting of a white man as Ming the Merciless in Flash Gordon offensive. Film censors have been blasted. Film censors have been blasted for PC madness after branding the casting of a white man as Ming the Merciless in Flash Gordon offensive. So they've basically, the original film we're talking about, Max von Sydow. Max von Sydow. Sounds German. I bet he's German. It's got to be German. That's me using my Poirot skills. He's definitely from German or Austrian. Could be Austrian. Anyway, they said it was a mistake because despite being hailed an alien in the 1980 film, he was clearly of East Asian origin. Well, not necessarily. Well, Ming the Merciless, all right. It's a spin-off of a Chinese-looking dude, I guess. You know, he looks like somebody from ancient China, doesn't he? But he's an alien at the end of the day. But they called him Ming. Ming the Merciless. Come on, fucking hell! How can you just start saying that's offensive, looking back that far, and saying it's incorrect? It's not incorrect for anybody to play anybody. I mean, like, you know, look at Robert Downey Jr. I'm sorry to say, I don't care if you're black, fucking Chinese. If you're I don't know, what else could you be? Very suntan Brazilian. I don't care where you are. Ecuadorian. I'm looking at everybody that looks different from everybody else. Japanese, I don't care who you are. Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder is one of the fucking funniest characters and funniest parts I've ever seen. It's so funny. And he's playing he's a white man dressed up as a black man. And it's hilarious. And I defy anybody from any of those I've just mentioned to not find that funny. And it's done in tongue in cheek. It's a piss take. And it's a farce. It's a farce film. The same way the Wayans or Damon Wayans or whatever played White Chicks, which is a farce and it's funny. So get off your fucking high horse and let everybody else have a laugh at something, or play up to the campness or the ridiculousness of something. People can dress up as other people. People can dress up as other nations or other characters and dress up as a character. This guy is meant to have some kind of East Asian origin, they're trying to say, but he's an alien. The bottom line is he's an alien. And if the alien looks a little bit like an Asian, but not necessarily, then anybody can play him, can't they? Because he's a fucking alien, first and foremost. Not an Asian alien. We don't have Asian aliens, do we? Until somebody tells us that we do know where there's aliens, and we have met aliens, and we know that there's some Asian aliens and Australian Asians and black aliens. Are there black aliens? Come on. There might well be, but that's a whole nother fucking world to explore. Anyway, moving on. Some of you might or might not agree. There's the long life, secrets of long life. Whoever's had a long life have got good secrets, but you shouldn't follow them all because they don't work for everybody. And this lady's great granny, Minnie Liddle, she's celebrating her 107th birthday, and her secret to long life is fags and booze. So cigarettes and booze. So she's fucking, she's still rocking on, and she's still doing it. So some of you are thinking, that's all right for me, then I can carry on doing it. She's a rare breed. She was always going to get there. How many people have fucking on a level playing field with her have fucking gone 50 years ago through exactly the same thing? She's just happy to have been able to carry on doing whatever she likes. She probably thought to herself, I ain't stopping drinking or smoking at the age of 60 or 65. You might start getting worried then about doing those things because you think you're going to die. And she obviously thought, fuck it, I don't care if I die. I'm smoking and I'm drinking. That's what I enjoy doing. And I'm going to do it. And all of a sudden she just carried on. And she's 104. She's like a rare breed. How much does she smoke? She still enjoys a day drink. Okay, she decided to give up smoking when she was 99. I bet she's on the pipes. I bet she's on the vapors. But she's still rocking on anyway. She don't look that bad, I tell you what. I've seen worse for 107. I've seen worse for 87. So I've seen worse for 57. Some of these real fag ashes where the fags have really turned their face into a prune. Anyway, sorry ladies if that's you. Sex Pistol Johnny Rotten always fantasised about being a priest. Can you imagine? He would have been a fucking shouty priest as well. Do you know one of the jobs I think about being a priest? If I was a priest, the only good thing about that would be listening to people in the confession box, because I know damn well that's where people tell the biggest lies. And he'd tell him as well, I bet he'd say, you fucking lying bastard. You don't take no prisoners, that Johnny Rotten. He looks like he's in your face. He wouldn't take it. He'd probably come round and open the fucking the door and say, you've just lied your bollocks off to me in there. I'm going to fucking get out of here. And only come back when you're going to tell me the truth. I'm not putting up with that crap. I'm Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols. Brilliant. All the Sex Pistols, all the characters, weren't they? All the 70s and everything. They're all like, they're just... I mean, they were around for a very short period of time, one album, but still, solid. They're solid in history, and he's never going to be anybody else but Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols. And big, screamy, shouty, God hates the Queen, fuck the Queen, fuck the establishment, whatever. And but he's not growing old quietly. Let's put it that way. He'd make a good priest. I reckon he should do it as a comedy for a laugh. Do it as a sketch or a skit or whatever. This guy has made me laugh. This is my laugh of the day. A band motorist who was being chased by police. he had a bag of potatoes with him. He had a bag of drugs with him, and he also had a bag of potatoes. But he was throwing potatoes at the police. He was fucking potatoes at the police out the car window, driving, swerving over the road, throwing potatoes, as if that's going to stop the police. A potato. You know, he's trying to drive and throw a potato pinpoint at the police car behind. It ain't going to work, is it? But he had a go, and he got caught, and he's got 18 months in prison. The potato bandit. That's what we're going to call him. But you know, he's going to run out of potatoes eventually as well, isn't he? What did he think? One was going to hit one was going to hit his wheel, and the cop car would flip over. Come on, he obviously ain't the fucking cleverest, is he? Anyway, speaking of potatoes, the potato is the most likely to get jazzed up for Christmas dinner. Over a third of people will add a twist to their food to surprise diners. Well, the biggest twist of this Christmas dinner is it ain't going to be fucking cooked. There ain't going to be a Christmas dinner to have a potato with it. Some people are just going, you know what, forget it. If I'm not going anywhere, I ain't bothering. Well, I might do. Just Christmas Day is a long, boring day if you've got to spend it by yourself. And cooking something just kills at least an hour of it, doesn't it? There's only so much fucking TV and films you can watch. Anyway, sex parties are on the way. Last one, sex parties are on the way back. Sex parties are on the way back after COVID is beaten, says an expert on epidemics. Not an expert on sex parties, an expert on epidemics has said sex parties and big spending are on the way back. He said there's going to be roaring 20s style spending sprees like seen in The Great Gatsby. We're all going to be like The Great Gatsby. Well, I don't know if we're all going to be at swingers parties and sex parties. We might be. We might all be going out, buying ourselves some sexy outfits and heading off to a sex party. Anyway, there you go. Is that you? Or are you there already? Some people are still doing it anyway, aren't they? Some people, they're doing it with a mask on. They're just like doing not socially distancing. They're doing fucking safe sex moves, aren't they? Maybe they have to be, you can work out which I'm not going to tell you which sex positions are safe, but there's a few I can think of. Anyway, there we go. I don't mind going on a big spending spree. Better get some fucking money for Christmas if that's the case, because we're all skint. You know, money's gone down and down and down and down. So we need a bit of a leg up. Come on, Rishi Sunak. Chuck out some more money for Christmas because you're about to put where I am in tier 4, which means I can't go fucking out of the house for another month. So things are getting a little bit shitter. But anyway, we can all laugh, and like I said, it might get me out of a few Christmas presents so far. But I don't know how I'm going to be able to drag that on into the new year. They're going to want them at some point, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and do another one tomorrow. See you later. Bye.